Now, I don't blame you if you're thinking, where is this rational term? Because you're looking at this and you're thinking, well, this pi is not rational, this term is not rational, and how on earth can I expand this when it's to the power of 30 to find a rational term? And if you're thinking any of these things, don't worry, because I'll walk you through the solution right now. There's a neat little trick that'll help. And it's actually through the formula of binomial expansion, and I'll go through that. So what that says is, to expand this, we do it in this way. We do the sum of the following things from n equals to 0 to 30. Of 30, choose n, and then this term, pi squared to the power of n, and then this term, minus 2 over pi cubed to the power of 30 minus n. Alright, so now you may be thinking still, now where's this rational term? So a rational term is going to be a term where there is no pi in the solution. So a term that has no pi is a term where pi is to the power of 0, because pi to the power of 0 is 1, as is anything else to the power of 0. But otherwise, if pi wasn't to the power of 0, then you would have an irrational term. So there's only going to be one rational term, which is why I can ask you for the rational term. So basically what we're looking for is pi to the power of 0. So now, we need to find a term in here where that's the case. So basically we have pi to the power of 2n times by, and we'll just take the pi out of here, pi to the negative 3, because pi to the power of 3 in the denominator is pi to the negative 3 in the numerator, and we're going to ignore this 2, this negative 2 for now, and we have that to the power of 30 minus n. And then we're looking for pi to the power of 0. So now we're going to solve for n. So we go ahead, we say pi to the power of 2n, we distribute this, and we have pi to the minus 90 plus 3n. And we can add now the exponents. So we have 5n minus 90, and then get rid of the bases, and we have a 90 is equal to 5n. So therefore n must equal to 18. So that's very cool there. So now we're looking for the term, this term, where n is equal to 18. So what we're simply going to do is we're going to take this, and wherever we see an n, we're going to substitute an 18, and that's going to be the rational term, because it's going to be independent of pi. Or, it's basically, in other words, what that means is there's going to be no pi in that term. So, we have 30, choose 18 now, instead of 30, choose n. And then we have pi to the power of, so basically, if we look at this whole thing, I've taken out the pi's over here, and it boiled down to n being 18. So what we can say is that pi became 0. So we can ignore all of these pi's. And we'll just focus now on this negative 2. So we have negative 2 to the power of 30 minus n, which is 30 minus 18. So we essentially have 30 choose 18 times by negative 2 to the 12. And since negative 2 is raised to an even power, it's going to become positive, so it will no longer be negative 2, it will be 2. So we can just go ahead and write 2 to the power of 12. And that's going to be the rational term in the expansion. I hope you enjoyed the solution, and well done if you were able to do it yourself, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 96.